So we got another Super Nintendo Super Mario World ROM hack by Gamma V, though these days it appears he goes by Gamma Prime. This one is Mario & Luigi Kola Kingdom Quest. And no, it's not a Mario & Luigi RPG game, it's a classic Mario 2D platformer and has 74 brilliant levels and that signature aesthetic polish that Gamma V ROM hacks are known for. This is another one of those Mario ROM hacks that isn't trying to annihilate you with difficulty, but it isn't exactly super easy either. But is there more to Kola Kingdom Quest than meets the eye? Let's investigate. Kola Kingdom Quest was originally released in 2015 and it had a hardware fix update in 2017. Nothing since really because, well, it doesn't need anything. According to Gamma, it's a spiritual remake of an older hack of his called Super Mario Bros. 5 Reborn. I haven't played it, but honestly, Reborn as a subtitle sounds way more epic than Kola Kingdom Quest, but hey, what do I know? Though the music and graphics are mostly the same, much otherwise, including the levels and overworlds, have been redone. And despite being a hack from the 2010s, this one feels super clean, even compared to more contemporary ROM hacks. The user interface that slides in and out, leaving the screen's frame to be taken up completely by the level, is just too gorgeous, and I always love when Gamma includes this feature in his ROM hacks. Yeah, we've seen this UI and these sprites before, but this time it's an even bigger, real showstopper of a ROM hack. Not so much based on the Mario Land Game Boy games this time, though there's some nods here and there. The world themes, while not doing anything crazy new for a Mario 2D platformer, still have some nice flourishes to them, like these tiki heads you'll find early on in World 1, and the mechanical chaos you'll find in the final world. The music choices come from all kinds of places, like in level 2-1, Dino Rhino Dunes, which clearly has music that comes from Live Alive. Overall, the music just sounds super clean and fun, with great arrangements of songs in the Mario World sound font. The game has these little bonus rooms that you often find via warp pipe, and some of them, like this one from 2-3, seem kinda, weird. Like, is this a prison? Well, anyway. Also, is that Mario RPG music? Fight against monsters? Very nice. Speaking of enemies, there's all the classics and some Mario Land enemies returning into the mix. There's some Mario 64 enemies that show up in the Pipe City world too, which is a neat touch. Bomb Bros make an appearance and they are not easily dealt with. The boss fights are all pretty challenging, with many not just being killed with the classic 3-hit rule. Some of these bosses really proved to be hard to overcome, but nothing was impossible without some trial and error. It's the Koopalings, so familiar territory for fans of World and Mario 3, but this time with new twists on the actual mechanics of the fights. Finally, the Ice World Koopaling boss is actually just Mouser from Mario 2, except leveled out a touch differently. I simply cannot escape Mario 2. And Boom Boom as well. Can't forget Boom Boom. He's always around. The overall challenge doesn't spike too hard, but it's definitely there in the later levels. It's not gonna be a cakewalk, especially in World 8. That is kind of par for the course when it comes to 2D Mario ROM hacks. The assumption is that if you're playing these games, you can probably stand a bit more challenge than the average person who played New Super Mario Bros. Wii one time at their friend's house and has never since even touched a 2D platformer. That being said, it's pretty similar to a vanilla 2D Mario game, and that's a good thing. It's like exactly what you want out of a 2D Mario ROM hack. More quality Mario that feels on par with official source material. One thing Gamma Prime loves to do is pit Mario at an edge, where there's a piranha plant firing projectiles. You'll notice this a lot, and it's fine to have, but it never stops being tough. I know that's like a random little thing to point out, and I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, that happens a lot in the official games too. I'm just saying, like, this is the pattern, you know, just a pattern I've noticed. There are, of course, secret exits, secret paths, and naturally, secret levels to play. Even if you just want to play through the main levels, you'll still have a good time, but it's nice that Gamma decides to leave extra levels for those inclined to find them and play them. And for those interested, these secrets can lead to shortcuts, so it's pretty important if you want to speedrun these games. Not me though, I suck at video games too much at a casual pace, let alone at a quick time-measured pace. Let me also just say, Pipe City Level 3 Urchin Undertow, the mechanics of the water that pushes Mario around is rough to get the hang of. You gotta be patient with this level. And speaking of Pipe City, the Mega Man music here is just awesome. Okay, so yeah, I became a little tangent-brained when talking about Kola Kingdom Quest in this video, but honestly, I think it's kind of fair. There's a lot to like about the game, and there's just a lot to talk about. The more I think about it, the more I'm just thinking about different things that stuck out to me in different order. It's all jumbled together. I probably could have organized it a little better. Gamma Prime leaves such nice little nods and design flourishes throughout his hacks, and it makes playing them all the better. Kola Kingdom Quest is another classic Mario 2D platformer, and if you like those, it should be played and enjoyed. The Kola Kingdom is far from decarbonated. It's a great time, with bubbles of quality fizzling up throughout the whole playthrough.